Hey, what's up everybody, it's Figuarts here bringing another action figure review. This time it's on the Star Wars S.H.Figuarts Darth Vader action figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations. Very cool that Bandai is getting into Star Wars now. Not cool for the wallets of us, but these figures look pretty damn nice. Overall, I already like it over Rebeltech, even though I didn't even own the Rebeltech one. It's just, based off the pictures, this one looks a lot better. I'm really digging the packaging on this guy. It's really cool. I like the whole look of it, the whole window with the Star Wars there. The side, and there's Darth Vader, and then on the back, you got a little like kind of holographic type thing going on with the the shininess. So very cool. Let's crack this guy open and see what we got. There is Vader out of the package, and it looks very nice. Figuarts honestly never fails. I should say Bandai never fails with their Figuarts line. I mean, it just looks wonderful. Everything about it, I literally inspected the whole figure before the review, and I don't see anything like any paint apps that are messed up or anything that isn't very accurate. It looks overall looks very clean and nice. Very cool figure. It's gonna look very nice on your shelf indeed. And that is just first impressions. We haven't even gotten into the goodies yet, articulation yet, none of that yet. It looks very nice. Honestly, I wish I did have the Rebeltech one just to compare, but I don't. I probably will never get the Rebeltech one. I just don't like the way that one looks. I do have the Hasbro one, so I will compare with the Hasbro Black Series Vader, which is currently my favorite Vader. And we'll see how this stacks up next to it. And now, first and foremost, let's get to the accessories of the figure. Of course, Vader, who is Vader without the lightsaber. See if I can get it to focus real quick. There's the lightsaber. He also comes with just the hilt. This is not the same one. This is actually a separate piece. So we have the lightsaber, and so this does not come apart like the Hasbro one. And just the hilt. Now I thought this was going to be cool, and we were going to be able to clip it onto his waist, but you can't. That kind of sucks. This is just for him to hold, without the lightsaber coming out, which kind of sucks, man. I really wish we could put it on him. Unless I'm missing something, I don't see nothing to hook it onto. So that's kind of stupid. But here are the hands he comes with. We have a right hand like that. This could be used for any force poses, of course. And we have a left hand. So this one has a peg in it, and this one does not. It appears that some of them do not, yeah. The left hand, this looks like the choke hand. This just has a peg hole in it, and then another right hand. So it appears like the right hands have pegs, and then the left hands have peg holes. So here's another right hand. This is to hold the lightsaber, of course, it looks like. And then another left hand, of course, without a peg, it's a peg hole. And there you have it. And my favorite of the bunch would have to be the cutoff hand that he comes with. It's cool. You can recreate the scene where Luke Skywalker cut off his hand. Alright, so taking a closer look at Darth Vader here, you can take a look at the details going on. I really like, that came out perfect, the center console, whatever you call this thing on his chest. And then you can see his belt, of course, the paint and the detail going on there, the sculpt, looking very nice. The other one as well. Going down to the leg, you can see the sculpt going on. Very nicely done. I like how they made the cape as well. It is a plastic cape, as you can see, or a soft rubber type. Soft plastic. It's unlike the cloth cape that came with the Hasbro version. Lift it up, you can have, there's a bottom piece and more pieces right there. The cape is not articulated. It's not like the Rebeltech one, which I'm glad. That one, I thought that one looked horrible. There is the face sculpt. You can see that the chain right here is made of course, plastic. It's not an actual chain. It's just painted over. Something very cool I just wanted to show you guys that I discovered when I was trying to pop the helmet off, which isn't possible because you can't do it. There is some detail going on down here. You can actually see the white head of Vader. That's why I thought he could remove it. At the back of the head, is you can see they actually went through the process of painting that head right there and actually painting the little the neck piece right here. It looks very nice with the details there. Very highly detailed figure. It looks great, like I said. Alrighty, so on to the articulation of the figure. Starting with the head, of course, going left and right. We have this type of motion where it kind of tilts his head. That's really cool. Down right there, you can see how much he looks down. It's always good because Vader's supposed to be tall and look down upon people. Looks up just a little bit, hinders by the helmet, of course. That's gonna happen. I think he does have a little bit of a neck articulation as well, even though he doesn't really have a neck. They kind of looks like he has it. We have this really cool shoulder guard articulation here, which is kind of different by Figuarts. They did it differently this time, but it works really well, as you can see right here. Moving the arm just fine. It does prop out. So arm goes forward, back, and out. Swivel at the bicep, double joint to the elbow. Rotates at the wrist, and it does hinge as well. That one is actually a hinge. It's not just a ball joint. Same as the other arm. Going down to the abdominal area, you have a diaphragm joint in the upper right here. So very nice job. And then the waist swivels as well and does articulate as well. The belt is a separate piece. Going down to the leg, we have the drop down S.H.Figuarts style leg, which is always cool. It goes back up, so forward and back, and then out. It does swivel just a little bit right there. Double jointed knees, huge double jointed knees right there. Going down to the ankle, forward and back, side to side, swivel, of course, and the ankle pivot slash ankle rocker with the toe articulation. Very nicely done. Just wanted to show off the articulation on this guy just a little bit. I managed to get him on a decent kneeling pose here, where he's, just imagine the emperor in front of him. What is my bidding, my master? Pretty cool. You're able to do it with his cape. I mean, you just gotta kind of mess with the cape a little bit so you can get the knee on the floor and the foot on the floor. And you gotta slide down those S.H.Figuarts legs down. Time to compare the two one-on-one. Here we go. We got the Figuarts Bandai version on the left, of course, and then the Hasbro Black Series on the right. Just wanted to show off just a little bit of that hand right there. So the chopped off hand is on the Figuarts one, of course. So there you have it, just real quick. Why not? So right off the bat, you can tell that the scale is a little bit different. The Figuarts ones are always a little bit smaller. So Hasbro one does stand taller, and he is a little bit, like bigger, like bulkier. You can just see the size of the mask or the helmet, how much wider it is on the Hasbro version on the right than the Figuarts one on the left. Now, right off the bat, I noticed that the lightsabers are huge, different. I mean, it seems like the Figuarts version is it's a bit on the long side. As you can see, Figuarts version comes with a plastic cape, but the Hasbro version comes with a cloth cape, and that cloth comes, it runs through the chest area and the legs as well. They made everything cloth as they made everything plastic or soft plastic on the Figuarts version. Based on preference, which one do you like better? I really like how the cloth and the Hasbro works. I mean, they made it work very, very well. It looks great, and I like how I can drape it over the arms and things like that. You can maneuver it where you want, as in the Figuarts one, it's pretty much where it's at. It's not articulated at all. Not that I wanted it to be, but it's not really hindering the Figuarts version of the figure at all, so I don't mind the plastic version either. I do believe that both versions of this Vader are pretty much worth getting. They are very well made. Hasbro version, as you can see, the big difference, the brown eyes, the infamous brown eyes on Hasbro's version of the figure that no one really liked too much. It's a little awkward, a little weird. I don't know why they went with such a brown. It should have made it a little bit darker. You can see it's black on the Figuarts version. It looks very nice on Figuarts indeed. I love the chain on the Hasbro Black Series version right here. I mean, that looks phenomenal. It works perfect. I wish they did that with the Figuarts one. You can see the chest area is pretty much well done on both ends. As you can see, this is a bigger figure, so it's bigger. But they're both done very nice, and so is the chest piece area, painted very nice. It's much more cleaner on the Figuarts version, but the Black Series one is done well as well. The belts are both painted very nicely done. They look pretty much alike. The green buttons there, and then of course the buckle on both. And then on the other side, the green on the other side as well. Now, the difference I see right now, right off the bat, is the shoulder. It's painted silver here on the Hasbro one, and then it's just straight black on the Figuarts one. Very weird that they did that. I don't know which one's more movie accurate. I believe that the silver on the shoulder is more movie accurate. So don't know why they neglected to paint the shoulder pads on down. Going down, you can see the feet of the figures. Not much of a difference there except the sculpt, of course, and of course the cloth. Alright, you are looking at the lightsaber of the Vader from the Black Series figure, and then this is the Figuarts version of it, and how gigantic it is. Very weird, as because the Hasbro version is a bigger figure, and he's got the smaller lightsaber, as in Figuarts has the smaller figure with the bigger lightsaber. Very weird. It looks very big now that I compare it to the Hasbro version. It looks big on the Figuarts figure. I mean, it just looks too long. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or maybe the Hasbro one is too short. You guys let me know what you guys think about that. But lightsabers are both painted and sculpted very nicely on both versions. But you can see the huge difference. Even the hilt is a lot longer. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The review of the S.H.Figuarts Star Wars Darth Vader figure by Bandai. Very awesome figure indeed. I really love this one. Came out great, 100 times better than Revoltech's version. You decide whether you like this version or Black Series. I like them both. I really do. There's something about that Black Series version that just stands out and looks awesome. It definitely is the best Black Series figure so far. Now the face sculpt or head sculpt or the mask sculpt or whatever you want to say is better on the Figuarts version. Although it is a smaller scale figure, it does look a lot smaller. The whole figure overall looks smaller than the Black Series one. But that lightsaber is on the long side. I mean, look at that thing. Just a bit too long for me. I don't know. I don't remember it being that long in the movie. I think if they went down to the length of the Black Series version lightsaber, it would kind of look better. I like how I could literally put both hands on the lightsaber hilt and with no problem. So I love the articulation here. This figure has way better articulation than the Black Series one. There you have it. If I had to pick one, I'd pick the Figuarts version. It looks absolutely amazing. Movie accurate to the fullest in my opinion. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you guys would like. You guys have a phenomenal day. Go ahead and pick this guy up. If you guys have the chance, do not miss out on him before he is sold out. Go ahead and get him. He is well worth it. You guys have a great day, alright? Bye.
That's crispy.